Riven, sequel to Myst, PSXplosion number 224, part 6, 15 hours, 15 minutes, 1 death so far, 33 saves. So I kind of hit a brick wall again after last time, part 5. So I sat down and I looked at my notes and I looked at some of the VODs, and it turns out I overlooked or didn't notice a pretty crucial detail regarding the game and the game world. So the manual and the all the lore in the game about the world of Riven, they make a big deal in the lore of the game about things happening or things occurring, or like are arranged in the world, or the physics of the world is all based around 5. 5 is the guiding principle of Riven. Hey, Hidden. So I was looking over my notes here regarding numbers because I couldn't get a lot of the like numerical password stuff to work correctly. The only one that did work correctly so far has been the animal pictogram puzzle. And I went back and I looked at that because that's ostensibly numbers 1 through 5 to get through that puzzle. And it turns out I fucked up when I was writing down these. This is not the pictogram for 4. 4 is this. And I went back at the VOD and I looked it up just to see, like, okay, am I crazy? Did I get the numbers right? And sure enough, rolled the ball, looked at the VOD of the ball rolling, and this one is 4, it turns out. So then that got me thinking of like, okay, how else did I screw this up? Because even with just that being off a little bit, how is everything else off a little bit? And it got me thinking of the rule of 5 for the game world of Riven. So my assumption before all this was the numerical system of Riven is based off of a base 10 system. Like just normal counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you have the tens digit and then hundreds digit and so on. And then like programming, you have stuff like octal for binary and hexadecimal and all that. So different bases other than 10. I think the numerical system in Riven is base 5 because 5, you know? So that means HRG. If we look at 1 here, 1 is a box with a vertical line. And then 6 is a vertical line, but it's got the horizontal line of 5. So you think by extension then that 7 would be the horizontal line and D here, and 8 being what was that, K with the horizontal line, and then 9 being horizontal line and this. Because I'd seen this symbol before, but I wasn't sure if that was 4 or if that was a higher number, because the sequence where the game teaches you the numbers, it counts up to 4, but then it ends it. It's when the person it falls into the mouth of the alligator or something inside the classroom. So that's why I wasn't sure if this symbol actually was 4 or not. But at some point when I was making my notes, I just settled on, okay, that's probably 4, and just penciled it in. And then ran on the assumption that that was correct for the rest of the game. And I guess that's not correct. So based off of me looking at the VODs before for this one, the village forest in Disc 2, the one that made, I forget which sound, I think it was the beetle or something, the symbol on it was this. It was not it was not this symbol. I can't draw right now because my pen is not working. So, God, that was like, I slapped my forehead very hard after I saw that because I just felt so stupid. So that should clear up what 4 is. And then I think by extension, this should clear up this puzzle too. So if we're going off of base 5 for numbers, this is still likely 2. This is actually 9 instead of 4. So that was incorrect before. This is actually 9 and not 4. Maybe my pen will actually work now. Nope, it won't. Why the fuck does it do? There we go. So this is actually 9. Oh my god, please. Pen, please. There we go. 9. That is probably still 11. And then this is probably 17. And then that is 24. That one checks out. Maybe. Or this is 19? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I replaced the battery in it last time, and like, it's just, I'm blaming it on Windows 11. Like, Windows 11 is just fucking up everything here. So I'm pretty sure that's how the numbers work. And then, so that will probably get us access to that, the telescope assembly. This will likely get us access to the slidey puzzle for opening up the power dome things. And then from there, the other big thing to solve is going to be this. And whenever I scroll down to it eventually, did I put it here? What page did I put this on? I could have sworn I took a screenshot. Well, apparently not. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, here it is. This one, this thing. This. We have this to contend with later. But first things first, I want to see if the numbers actually work now. So let's hop on over to it and see if my theory is correct. I really hope it is. It should be, because I double checked it with that animal tile puzzle. So I don't know why it wouldn't work, you know? But who knows? Who knows? But I'm fairly confident we're beating Riven tonight. Probably. I'm not worried at all about not beating Riven now. So the real question is, what save do I need to load? I know one of the saves is right next to the marble puzzle, but I don't necessarily want to be there right now. So 33 is the marble puzzle. 35 is disc 1, which I guess that's where I want to be anyways. So let's just go there. Sure. And then I think I want to head to the telescope assembly. Is I think where we'll kick things off right now. Oh, cool. And we're already here. Okay, perfect. So where was this other thing? So I wrote down the code to the telescope. Wherever that was. Okay, so code to the telescope. So if we bring up this, I was under the assumption that the numbers at the ends here were 7, 8, or 9, but now I know this is actually 4. I was hoping this was going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I could just do them in order, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So let's push some buttons, I guess, and see what happens. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. What the fuck? Okay. So maybe... Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. Maybe this is like... This... Nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me double check my translations here. This did not appear to work. So that's definitely 4. KI. It's 3. 4, 3, and then 5 is horizontal line, yeah. D is 2, and then another 4. Okay, let's table this one for now. Fuck. Okay. Well then. Shit. Okay, let Like, it's entirely possible that I did that correctly and, like, you're not supposed to have access to that yet. Maybe there's some extra thing that you gotta do before that hatch is active. It's the only thing I can think of for why that would not be working correctly. Okay, so we need to get down to the bottom level here. So I'm heading over to the book, the spinny book dome thing, because this is probably the closest one, or the quickest one to get to. It's not exactly easy to get to, but whatever, man. WD-40, yeah. Yeah, like there might be... So the manual's mentioned a few times that you can get an item and carry an item with you. And like maybe you have to break the rest off of it or something. Because I've tried clicking on, like, it feels like every pixel of that stupid hatch thing, and it hasn't done anything. So I just noticed this looks like a skull right here. Clicking on it doesn't do anything, though. Okay, so let's see if the other code is correct here. Okay, so this should be 24, 17, so that's 20, 19, 18, 17. 11, 9, and 2. Okay, maybe this is 19 and not 24? 19? 17, 11, 9, 2. My cursor disappeared. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. My thinking was correct. Alright, finally something fucking works. Okay. So this is what the dome things look like. Alright, progress, finally. Alright, so there's a thing down here. I can't turn around, it looks like. I can't look up. What was the difference between the combinations? So before, I thought that that this was 24, but it looks like this is 15, and this is 4. So that adds up to 19. I thought that my old reasoning was the V was 20 and this is 4, but it's actually 15 because it's base 5. So the tens digit is sets at 5 is kind of the difference. So that's what it was. Okay. Well, so the new problem here is this doesn't work. So hey, great, cool. But usually those books have like an FMV playing inside of the window on the book. And the book appears to be inert. So there was a journal in disc 3 in the office that said the purpose of these things, or maybe it was Catherine that told us, or both, I don't know. The purpose of these things was to revitalize the books here. So that's probably all we can do here. So all of these domes, all 4 that we've come across, we haven't come across the 5th one yet. All of these appear to be connected to the inside of the large gold dome that I'm right next to. And there's that mechanism at the top of the gold dome that has the marble puzzle on it. And I suspect that once you do the marble puzzle, it probably sends actual power through these pipes. and then causes these to actually activate, and then maybe then the books get infused with enough power for me to use them. And then I guess there's going to be probably 4 entrances to this other age, because on that book, on the book was the same symbol as, I believe it was this age, which according to this is, what was that, 9 8 98, I think. 98th age, I guess, or something like that is what the book said. So so that's my theory for that. So I think now the next plan is I need to go back to disc 4, and I need to go back there for two things. So while I was looking at the VODs for last time, I noticed that the spinny, the dome thing while it's spinning, it actually does show the symbol on it for the color. It's just super pixelated and blurry because it's spinning a lot, but it does actually show it. The one that I saw clearly was the one in disc 3, underground, because I couldn't figure out how to stop it until, it's behind the door. And I believe that's probably how the game expects you to figure out the one in disc 4, because in disc 4 we can't look through the telescope lens on the mechanism that stops the dome like we could in all the other ones, the other 3. So even if it doesn't give me a conclusive answer for what color that dome is associated with, then at least it'll help narrow things down, I guess. Because the other 3 I know for sure, and then the 5th dome, you can't see at all, or at least I haven't gotten access to it yet, I guess. So for that one, I guess you have to brute force / deduce what that last one is. So by narrowing down as much that I can before we get to the part that I have to start brute forcing, that'll at least make things a little bit more efficient. And then while we're there, the map screen is also there, and then I can get some definitive like locations, I guess, because I'm pretty sure what I have to do is I have to mark on that grid exactly where each spinny dome thing is. And the other thing that I was concerned about last time was, how do I know what orientation the map is when I am placing the marbles on it? I suspected it was the same orientation as the physical map that's in disc 4. And then when I was looking at the VOD and my screenshots for it last time, it's super faint here, but there actually are lines across here. Like that, there's one here, and there's one here. So it actually is the same shape and layout as the other map. So that at least clears that up, and I don't have to worry about having to move things around, I guess. For that, this is still going to be a pain in the ass. It's entirely possible that I like get one slightly wrong and it's off by like a square. And if this is like any other puzzle in the game, then there's going to be just no feedback for the player at all. The other thing I can check as I'm going along the way is I can check the disc 3 spinny book thing to see if that one behaves any differently. than the one in disc 1, but I kind of doubt it does because they're all connected, ostensibly. But I'll still check. I'll do diligence here. The one in disc 2 is kind of a pain to get to, so I don't think I'll do that one. I'll just skip straight to disc 3. And then once I do that, and I figure out as best I can where things are, I will reload my save from disc 1 that's right in front of that marble puzzle, and then fill it in, and then hope for the best. And then I'll also have a save next to the map screen on disc 4, so then I could just reload between the two if I need to. But ideally, I just do this first try, and then whatever happens, I guess. It looks like we're probably going to be powering up the books and then using the books to transport to the other age, which is probably where Gain is right now, because Gain is not currently in Riven, it looks like. There's traces of him all over the place, but since we haven't run into him yet, and I think one of the journals explicitly says, like, hey, I made a cool new age and I live there now, then that's probably where Gain is. And trapping Gain is one of our main objectives for the game. The other one is to save Catherine. We've already communicated with Catherine, but we haven't found her yet, so we don't know where she's being held. I'm assuming she's just in some random book somewhere, but I don't actually know for sure, so we will find out together on this grand adventure that is Riven. Okay, zip mode. Okay, so I want to go down to the spinny dome down here and double check that that code works. So it was 19, 14, 11, 9, 2, I think. 1917 1192. Okay. 19 17 11 9 2. Okay, cool. This code works here too. All right, good. It wasn't a fluke. Though if my theory is correct on powering up the books, then this book won't work either. But let's see. Let's see. So this one is, it's got the KI. Yeah, that's definitely the same symbol. That's definitely that symbol that we saw before. Like, it's really hard to see, but it is the same symbol. And yep, this also does not work. Okay. So I think it's probably safe to assume that the other 3 books probably also don't work. So assuming after doing this puzzle that it powers up all of the books, I wonder if it matters what book I go through, because I'll have 4 that I could choose from. So I'll probably have to keep separate notes of like which one I've tried and where it went. All right. Tram button is here. Why they put the button there, I don't know, but they sure put it there. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay. All right, we're almost there to the big map. No. Okay. All right, disc 4. Hey, boys. Yeah, we actually are gaming. I figured out what I did wrong before. I made a big goof on how to count in this game. I assumed that this was the symbol for 4, and it's actually this symbol. There's no horizontal line in it. And then figured out that the counting system in this is base 5 and not base 10. Jeez. Oh god. Well, I could, like, but I stopped bothering putting what disc I'm on in this a while back because I was clicking the button all the time. So nah. Just I gotta reach over to my stream PC every time I want to iterate the disc counter, so that's too much work for me. Because yeah, I was unprepared for how much disc swapping I would have to do in this. Like, this is an unreasonable amount of disc swapping that you do in this game. Hey, Zach. Okay. Yeah, the same hunch, yeah. What, the thing that caused me to go, oh no, was I remembered that the animal symbol puzzle, that got us to the secret base of, the other people, actually literally had the number 4 on it already in that puzzle. And for whatever reason, it just went over my head that, oh, the game literally tells you what 4 is. Yeah, I realized when I was looking at my notes and my VODs this afternoon of like, that's probably what I did wrong. God. Y'all came to that conclusion too, yep. I'm the last one to realize, of course. Alright, so we'll make a save here. This will be our save to return to if I need to look at the map. So I'm pretty sure I know where this one is already. So we have this island selected, and that's the island that we are currently on. And I'm pretty sure it's this one right at the end. But I want to go and look at the map and see for sure where it is, because I really don't want to mess up this stupid ass puzzle and have to do this again. Okay, so it's to the left of here, and then it's just right over inside this corner. There. Okay. Why is this going right? Interesting. That's an interesting way to approach a problem, I guess. Huh. But then oh, I did not want to warp here. Will it let me warp back here? No, of course not. Well, the problem with that approach for puzzle solving in this, at least, is there's no feedback for the puzzles of like, okay, you got this part right, but this part's wrong. And then for me, that kind of puts me on the path of like second guessing and making more assumptions, I guess, on what things are right and what wasn't. And because I was so locked into like, I must be right, because I wrote it down, and then it took me going like, okay, what has the definitive proof has the game showed me so far of where everything is? Okay. All right. There is the dome. There it is. So this one is easy to spot. It's just literally right here. Okay, so where this one is then on here. So this is the island that we're currently working on. So it's rotated up, and it looks like it's right here, because that's rotated like that, and then this is space 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 for here. So it looks like it's second from the left there, which should put it right there. That seems right to me, I think. So the next problem for this one is I don't know what color this one is. So I need to go and restart the dome spinning and see if I can ascertain what the color is, because there are a few different ones here. So we know that disc 1 is green because it's a circle with the dot in the middle. Disc 2 is red, which looks like a cat's eye. Disc 3 is black. That one might end up being purple though. I'm not sure. And then disc 4 can be so we've done this one, and this one. So it can be gold, which is line across, blue, which is like an eye of an iris, or yellow, which also looks like an eye. So between those three, for disc 4, where we currently are at. So let's see which of those three it looks the most like. Fortunately, those three choices that it could be all look pretty distinct from each other. So this probably won't be a big deal. So this is the whole reason why I have to go and look at the dome, because normally it would show you the symbol that it is right here as it's stopping the mechanism. But because this one is tilted, you can't actually see it. So now I gotta go walk over to where the dome is and just look at it and see if I can figure out which one it is. It should be the gold symbol. Or the symbol is physically gold, not the color gold. So let's go take a look-see here. And see what color this is, and then we can move on to another island. The problem with some of the other ones is the fifth generator for these things, fifth book thing, that is single line across. Okay, that is definitely single line across, because this one's moving slow enough that we could just see that. Okay, so single line across is gold. Gold/orange. So now we know. Disc 4 is this. Boom. Orange. Cool. And we know where that is. So it should be there on that map. Cool. Cool. Okay. I know, right? Like this puzzle is probably way easier on PC. Man. Probably way easier. Okay, so next one then. So I wrote down which island is which. Okay, so disc 3 is this one. So the big one in the bottom right is disc 2, I think. All right, so we're doing disc 3 next. So this one. Okay, so this is the square in the top left. Let me get my map set up here. Okay. So this one, the generator was underground. It was inside the rock wall. But above the generator, there is a path to the sky and a hole above it, because that's where the pipe had to come in, and it was the hole was significantly larger than the pipe. So we're looking for the perimeter of this area. Oh, is it literally just this? I think that's actually it. All right, hold on. Let me check the others first, though. I think that's actually it, though. I don't think it's this. I think that's a trolley station, though. Let's see. I think that actually was it, though, because that is clearly a hole. Okay, let me put this in the same orientation as the map. Okay, so this is this quadrant right here, and then it's up 1 and right 1. So it should be this one right here. That one right there, because this is the map piece that we're currently looking at. So I think that checks out, unless that's not the hole, in which case still, well, great, but I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay, and then that one, we know what the symbol and the color is for that one, so check on that one. All good. Let's go look for another one. So far, this is not too bad. This probably would have been much larger of a pain in the ass if I was doing this with like graph paper or something, and not with screenshots and a fancy tablet. But I have the technology, I'm going to use it. Okay. So this one is disc 2. So we'll do this one. So disc 2 was It wasn't in the big circle hole. It was in the jungle, in the elevated position, or the forest, I guess. And we had to get there via the upper part. And it also overlooked this. So this is where the beach village was. So I think it was like here, I want to say. I really hope it shows up on the map. I really hope it does. Because if it doesn't, then this is going to be real rough. But I think that's where it is. Okay. So for this map, we are in this area. Right there. That's pretty much what I've had to do. Like I have my transcoder that's running the stream here right now is a Threadripper processor, and the CPU for that is like literally this big. So you just have to put so much thermal paste on that damn thing. Okay. All right, so I think like here. Okay, that's not it. Here? That doesn't look right either. It might be there. Okay, I don't think it's here. None of this looks familiar. No. The right strat is putting thermal paste between the socket and the CPU. That's how you do it. Okay, so this is the interior part where the village is. Okay, so it's got to be like up here. Because here's the canyon, and it was above the canyon, or no, it was inward from the canyon. So here. Like this kind of looks like the most likely place that it's going to be. I don't see anything on here that like jumps out at me though, as like, hey, there's the dome. Like it could be this maybe. Okay, it's got to be that. It's got to be that right here. It's got to be this. Yeah, there you go. There's the good old, yep. Okay. So let's get this in the correct rotation now. Nice. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. So let me home in on this. Okay, so it's in this square, and we're currently looking at it this way. So from the left, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from the left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. So 4 from the left, 4 up. Should be this one right here. Let me spin this around though and see for sure. This appears to check out. So it's one from the corner. Yeah, okay. So that checks out for that one. Okay, so we know for sure where 3 of them are. Let's do the last one. Because the other one, I probably just have to guess. I just have to pull up the map of the other one and look for a dome-shaped thing. Which should be easy enough. They've been pretty easy to spot so far, at least, so that's something. I thought they'd be a little more well hidden than this, but I guess not. Okay, this one. So this one is disc 1. And the one in disc 1 was by the large dome, which I guess that building's bigger than the rocky island. Oh, and you can actually see the dome shape of the water here. So this is the dome. This is the island where we started the game, where that telescope is. So it's on this island, and it's like off over there somewhere. So I think I see which square I want to start my search on. This one should be pretty easy to find because it's kind of just hanging off of the side of the big gold dome. But famous last words. We shall see. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. Ah, there it is. Okay, that was easy. So that one appears to be just right there in the corner. Okay, cool. So that is the upper left corner of this right there. Boom, got it. Right here on that one. Yeah. All right, just double checking. Okay, so we've got the locations of 4 of them so far. The 5th one we have not seen yet, but that doesn't matter because we could use powers of deduction to figure out what the color is for it, and we can just use our eyes to see on the map where the dome is on that one. And then hopefully I'm correct about all of this. If I'm not, then we're in big trouble. But let's just hope I'm correct. I probably should have also noted which island is which, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I know, right? Yep. And it is an adventure game. It's not out of the question. Okay, so we only got 1 dot to work with here. And there it is. So that is... Let's spin this here. Okay. So that is spun to the left a little bit. but that's closest to us and 1 square up. Okay, so that should actually be all 5 then. 5 squares, 5 islands. So now I just need to string it all together. I'm pretty sure I made a save here. Let me double check. Uh, 36, yeah, this one. So if I need to come back to this and refer to it, I have a save for that. So this one was the one next to the marble puzzle. I didn't do any progression between now and when I did that save, so I'm good to load this save. All right, disc 1. Disc 5, disc 1. Okay, so now that we did this, all right, so Island 1. Man, I hope I'm right here. I hope I'm right. Okay. Island 1 is green. So we're going to grab the green one here. And then it is this right there. Okay. Island 2 is red. And Island 2 is the big one right here. And it's right here on that one. Okay. Island 3 is black. So that one's a question mark for now. So let's do disc 4, which we know is orange. And that one was the L-shaped one. And this one on that one. So we know the locations of disc 3 and disc 5 and Island 5, but we don't know for sure which of these it can be. I do know the symbol for yellow, so it's not yellow. Or it could be, okay, so for disc 5, it could be yellow. And I know the symbol for blue. So that actually just leaves purple as the one that I marked as black. And that's disc 3. So we take that one, and then disc 3 is this one up here, right there, for that one. And then that just leaves one of these two for this island up here, either going to be yellow or blue. Can I save the game here? I can. All right, just in case this like blows up the island if you get this wrong. We'll save here. And if it does blow up the island, I would love to see it, because this game has been like that. All right, let's try blue. And it should be here. Okay, let me double check. That, and there. Okay. All right, here goes nothing. I really hope this works. I don't know if that did anything different. That appears to be the same thing that happened last time I tried that. Okay, so maybe blue is not the correct answer for this. And it is yellow? Or I mixed up gold and yellow, maybe? Fuck. This, I don't think this is doing anything. I'm pretty sure I got this right, you guys. Okay, before I mess with that, let me go back down here and maybe... Oh, that just goes back into there. I can't quickly check at the domes, the other domes. Because that one's still spinning, it looks like. So let's swap it and look at the dome again and see if... Either that or I missed something elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I got all these correct though. Unless I got the colors wrong for some of these. That goes there. That goes there, that goes there. This goes there, that goes there. So that there's nothing different there. Fuck me, dude. What did I do wrong here? So did I write this down correctly? Disc 4, orange. And okay, maybe orange and yellow are mixed up. Maybe this needed to be this. Let's try that. Maybe that's what it was. And then if this doesn't work, I'll switch it out. Switch out the one in the upper right with blue in the other one. This does not sound promising. Ugh. All right. Last possibility here. All right. Please work, game. Please. Please. Incredible. Okay. How did I fuck this up? Okay. All right. Need to backtrack. Now I need to see if I got the colors correct. Fuck, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, God, this fucking game, dude. Okay. I need a blood pressure monitor more than a heart rate monitor for this game. Holy shit. Okay, so we're going back down to the Peepo observation room. I need to double check that I got the colors correct. Well, I'm an old man, so you can skip the other cutscene, but not this one. The much longer cutscene. Unbelievable. I was so careful in making those maps, and yet apparently still wrong. Something I screwed up. Okay, so this is the room over here where we learn about colors. Wait, what? Oh, it's up here. This other room. This room. Where we talk to Peepo and can learn about colors. Okay. Okay. So, according to my notes, this is gold. Yeah, gold/orange. And then Peepo makes noises. So that checks out. That's a symbol for gold/orange. And that one is dome on disc 4. That is the disc 4 dome. Check. This one is red. If we swing this around, this one is red. Because when we use this, it summons Peepo, and it lights up the light at the top of the screen red. So red light and Peepo, because Peepo is attracted to red. There's Peepo, the best character in this game, because it's not a long list of characters. So that checks out, and that symbol was on disc 2, the one in the upper forest area. It's entirely possible that I got the location of disc 2's thing wrong. Like, I think that one was probably the sketchiest location. This one, when you press it, the light here either is black or it doesn't turn on, and maybe this is supposed to be purple. So this one is kind of a question mark. This one is yellow, I believe. Not gold, but yellow. Oh no, it's blue tealed. Is that what I fucked up? Blue. Yeah. And that one wasn't on any of the domes that I saw. Yeah, so this one's blue, and we did not see it. So it's possible that one is not used. I don't know, though. And then this one is green, and this one was disc 1. The one just outside the large gold dome. Yeah, so disc 1 in green. Okay. And then this one is yellow. Yes. Which we also did not see on any of the other domes. And then that loops us back around here to orange/gold. So that's all correct. That's all correct in my notes. So that clears up that. So I'm pretty sure what I got wrong was probably the location of disc 2's dome. So I'm gonna load my map viewing save here. And we will double check that one. Okay. So this one should be red. I really should have taken a screenshot of the ones that didn't work. Shit. Okay. So like right about here was where I had it before. because that kind of looked like the most dome-like structure there, but it's entirely possible that it's like over here or over here. Let's save here so that I don't have to go through that animation again. Okay. All right, let's look at the map again. I'm pretty sure this is where I screwed up. Was just getting the location of this wrong. Okay. So I previously had it here on this one, and this is what I had it as before. Which, that sure looks like a dome to me. Like, that is the most dome-like looking thing. And that is most definitely on the correct. So spin this around. So from this corner, yeah, one in, one over, and one in. It's got to be that. It's got to be that one. So okay. It's got to be that. I don't see how it could be anything else. But let me check again. Maybe there's some other dome looking thing around here. I don't see any other domes. Not there, at least. Alright, what we got here? Okay. No domes there. This... I actually saw something that looked a little suspect. Like right here? But no. Or here, maybe? Unfortunately, I can't, like, spin it the other way now. Yeah, no. Nothing there. Okay. Here. Nope. And then yeah, it wouldn't be anywhere else here. Because these other areas were just the outer edge of that the Cliff Village area. So I'm pretty sure I got that correct. So if I got the colors correct and I got Disc 2's location correct, then what the hell, man? Unless, like, the whole puzzle is mirrored in the X and the Y directions or something. Why it would be, I don't know. But there's also the possibility that I got the hole incorrect on this one. But I didn't see any any other obvious like openings in the rock wall of this one. But maybe I just happened to get it in the wrong location for this one somehow. So I guess I can double check this one. This is so frustrating. This whole game is just so frustrating. Like, I don't think any of the other point and clicks have made me mulled as hard as this game has. Okay, so that, this, yeah, and that's pretty much exactly where I thought it would be. Right there, unless that is the wrong location of the hole, or a completely unrelated hole to the one I was thinking of. Alright, is there some other opening in this that I somehow missed? There wasn't one there. And then this was the plateau that I think was for the tram thing. I don't think that's it. And then like maybe it's here? Because I guess this is a closer area to where that would have been. Like here, but I don't see an obvious opening in this map like the other one. So this just looks like a solid rock wall. And it was down into the left of this one. So I don't see how this could be anything other than this. Anything other than this. So that has to be it. And it's up one and then second from the left on there. There, yeah. So that one checks out. That's got to be where that one is. So what about disc 1, I guess? Maybe I got the location wrong for disc 1. God, this part sucks so much. Unbelievable. It sure would be nice if I could skip this cutscene. Alright, based off of my map here, I have the location of this one being on this one, and there it is. So unless there's like some other dome So this should be one half of the dome for this one. Yeah, there's that. So is it on the other side of the dome? Is there just... Was this just a red herring? Because it was pretty close to the other dome, but... Yeah, there's only one obvious small dome in this area, and it's the one that I had the coordinates for. And then this is the small island where we start the game. So this, and then in the back left, and it should be on the first tile. Yeah, right here. Yep, just right in the corner. That is exactly where my notes put it. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, upper left corner of that. Yeah, that one. That's exactly where exactly where I put the thing. So that one's correct too. And then I guess I'll double check disc 4. That I guess that's the first one that I mapped out. But first this cutscene. Alright, and I'm going to be extra careful filling in the map next time I'm there. Or filling in the marbles. Because maybe I did misplace a marble, I don't know. Now I'm just second and third and fourth guessing myself. Like either that or you're not supposed to have the puzzle solved at this point. I don't know. I don't know. So this one right here, and then... So that's closest to me on the far right side, and then 2 up. And I'm pretty sure that this is consistent with how I had this drawn. Closest, and then second from the left, and then the middle 4, and then 5 here. So yeah, this one's correct too. And then the one for the final disc for Island 5 was super easy because it was just the one island. And I'm not sure how you could mess this one up. But let's see. Okay, it's a single map here, and then it's at the top line, second from the right, or second from the left. Yeah, this right here. Because that is the only dome-looking thing here. There's nothing else that even resembles the dome. So it has to be this. So that one is also correctly marked on my thing here. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on now. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. 5, 1. Okay. Disc 3 is purple. Disc 2 is red. Disc 4 was orange. Disc 1 was green. And then disc 5 is a question mark. All right. Like maybe you had to do these in order, maybe? In which case, this is this. Disc 2 is red. And here. Disc 3 is purple. And here. Disc 4 is orange. And here. And then let's try blue again for this one up here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything differently from what I did last time. But maybe this will just work now. That didn't sound like anything working. Is there like another button to press? Doesn't let me interact with anything else here. So Island 5 could still be yellow, not blue. Okay, I can at least skip this cutscene, thankfully. This one. This is not making noises that you'd think something like this would be making. Because I I don't know. Maybe this is correct, and I just need to go to the generators, and the closest one is like 10 minutes away from here. Because I gotta backtrack so many times. Let's see. Because I think I can lower this ladder, but not from this side. Was it this? No, that spins the room. Fuck, dude. I hate this puzzle. Holy shit. Yeah, I gotta spin the room a bunch of times in order to. So that can't be it. That like should have done something if that worked, and it clearly didn't do anything. And I don't know what's wrong because I double checked all the locations, like, and I went through and I wrote down all of the symbols, and it's not like those are hard to get wrong. But maybe that's what it is, and I just got a symbol wrong. Fuck, dude. And even then, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I wrote these symbols correctly. Like, I made a notes page for them and everything. Disc 4, did I mix up things somehow? Disc 1 is green, because we just saw that. Disc 2 is red, which is the big one here. Disc 3 is purple, which is this one up here. Disc 4, orange, because we saw that earlier in the stream. And then this one can either be yellow or blue, and neither of those two worked. Is there a symbol that looks like yellow? Which are the ones that look similar? Red and yellow look similar. What if I swapped red and yellow? What if this is yellow? Which one? This one? That one. Okay. What if it's randomly that? Oh, fuck, dude. This is draining my soul doing this fucking game. I just want this game to be over. I want to beat the game and just be done with this. This is so stupid. Okay, that wasn't it. Wait, where'd my cursor go? Why did it... What? Huh? Unbelievable. I don't even know what will be wrong now. There's nothing here to do with numbers, and I figured out the numbers. I went and I double-checked the colors. I double-checked every location on the map. So the only thing that could possibly be different now is I got the symbols wrong on the domes. So I'm gonna go double-check those. If those match my notes, then I'm just gonna look this up, because I don't know what the fuck would be the difference here. And I'm at the end of my rope on this stupid fucking game. I just want this to be over now. But I'm gonna go check. Like a minor hint, I guess it depends on how minor the hint is. Okay, where does this go? Okay, so I gotta press this twice. Oh fuck, I just realized I should have gone the other way. Fuck. Sure, I'll take your minor hint. Lay it on me. I think I'm past the point in this game where I care about completing it without a guide, because this game is bullshit. The color that's not used. Well, I'm not sure how much that would narrow things down, because I'm not even sure if any of my notes are correct now on what symbols are what for the domes. Yellow is not used. Okay, well, I don't think that narrows things down that much, though. So this should go into the dome and not up to the puzzle. What the I'm back where I was. God, fuck this game. Alright. Okay, so yellow's not used. So then this is... Why does it do that? I'm not pressing the use button twice, but it's just randomly throwing me out of there. Blue. It's green up in the corner. Yeah, that's correct. Second, one in and one up. That's correct. Red. One down and one left from the corner. That's correct. And then orange along the left side and one down. Like... Alright. I'm opening up the browser. Riven marble puzzle. Fuck this shit. Alright. Riven game walkthrough. The solution I am looking at on the fucking internet right now. I have the correct solution. This is the correct solution. But the game doesn't tell you? But the game doesn't tell you you got it right? There's no... So I had the correct answer like what, half a fucking hour ago, and the game doesn't do any sort of positive reinforcement to the player of like, hey, you did it. Here's an extra sound that plays. It's just fuck this game, man. They went to all the trouble in the manual and in all the design to make all these audio cues for the player, and then for the biggest puzzle in the game so far, they don't do anything. Fuck this game, dude. Unbelievable that they would do that and just gaslight their players. Like, Roberta Williams would never. Roberta would never do this to her players. She'll just murder you mercilessly over and over again. But Roberta would never. Oh, good lord. Well, at least that puzzle's over, I guess. Unless the solutions are randomized. Which they... highly unlikely they are, because they would have to do pre-rendered... a whole bunch of different pre-rendered locations for that, oh my god. Please. Why did they have to put the button only on the extreme side of this screen? And then you can't actually see what the doors are doing while you're doing it. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Riven, huh? What a fucking game. Okay, so now... Alright. Okay, we're gonna go to Island 2 and go open up the dome there, because I don't want to fuck around trying to get to the dome that's in Island 1, and I can get to that one via Island 3 anyways. Incredible. Incredible. Because I'm assuming all those books probably go to the same place. But, again... Alright. I'm gonna laugh watching the VOD. Well, I'm probably just gonna... not even back up the Riven playthrough. I'm just gonna delete it from my archives. So that I'm not reminded of this garbage-ass game. This game. Like, I'm sorry about molding, but it's understandable, right? Like, this is just... They went and designed this shitty puzzle, and then they give zero feedback to the player on actually when you solve it correctly. I solved it correctly multiple times, but then the game gaslights you. Like, what the fuck, man? Alright. At least they put this cool zip mode in that lets me traverse the game world that much faster. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take deep breaths. We're gonna put this behind us and see what other mysteries Riven has in store for us. I remember reading reviews of Starship Titanic and PC Gamer back in the day, but I've never played it. and I don't know much about it, if anything. Other than it existed and it got reviews in PC Gamer, and that's about it. But I think that was like maybe 1999, 99 or 2000, maybe when that came out. And I think a contemporary of that would have been Callahan's Cross Time Saloon, I think. And also the Space Bar, I think, was another game like that. And like Riven. There's also the Blade Runner adventure game that I want to play. That got a remaster recently, actually, which I think I have on GOG. Oh, it's Douglas Adams style writing. Yeah, I enjoyed Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We still have to do the adventure game for that first before anything else, because that one's got some banger puzzles in it, apparently. Like the hardest puzzle in any adventure game. Okay, so hopefully this works. So now I gotta look at my notes again. 1917 1192. Okay, good. You heard the Blade Runner remaster was doo-doo? Well, I know the original version works on ScumVM, I think, so multiple options at least. Okay, so the dome thing doesn't look any different, and this doesn't look any different either. Hey, C-Colon. Yeah, you missed all the molding, C-Colon. I was having a very bad time about 5 minutes ago over this game's incredible decisions that it made regarding the puzzle I just completed. Or maybe completed, I'm actually not sure now. Now I'm not sure. Oh god. Okay, hopefully this book is activated. Bro. No fucking way. No way. Is there something I'm missing here? Is there... Oh my god. No fucking way, dude. Okay, maybe... Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is here. Maybe the dome needs to be closed. Maybe all of them need to be closed before they work. So this doesn't look any different from before, and it doesn't sound any different. maybe it's the one in disc 1 is the only one that works or something. I guess I gotta open all of these, and maybe one of them is the one that works. I don't know. Hey, Vertigo. So we opened the one in... Are we still getting Riven? Well, for a definitive answer for that, in the YouTube live stream, back up the VOD by about 10 minutes and just watch that, or back up the live feed by about 10 minutes. If you want to see me absolutely flip the fuck out over this game design, then that should answer your question definitively. All right, is this any different? In Nintendo, happy holidays to you as well. But in short and in summary, so I don't know if you remember this puzzle here with the marbles for it. So it turns out I had the correct solution to this the whole time, but the when you commit to putting the machine onto this thing, nothing does anything visibly different. Even if you have the correct solution, it still just goes and then that's it. Nothing changes, even if you have the correct solution. So I was going like, okay, did I get the colors right? Did I get the locations right? Did I get the symbols right? And yeah, it turns out I did. But the game is just dog shit. Okay, so this one's not different. So I'm gonna assume that this book is just inert. No, okay. So yeah. So I am not happy with how this game was designed. Like every other puzzle, it does something when you get the correct answer. In this, it does nothing different. And it's for like the most complicated puzzle in this game. And God, I'm getting mad about it again. So I'm just gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna go to disc 3 and think happy thoughts. Think about Peepo. Riven, man. What a game. What a game. Okay, that's the... It's the door closing. But everything's being bullshit, yeah. Like, the principal difference between this and Myst is that Myst was a whole bunch of little puzzles that were relatively quick to solve. And there weren't any, like, game-spanning puzzles like most of them are in this game. Okay, back this way. With the exception of how you get to the end game in Myst. That's the one exception. For this one, it's like there's hardly any puzzles at all, except for some minor movement puzzles. Can you save me 20 minutes? Yes. Go ahead and do that, because Chat was wrong? What do you mean? Alright. I'm gonna put the controller down. What's going on? There is more to the marbles, really. So according to this, that is the solution I had. Check the switch more closely. Is there like a... There's like a light on it, I think. Okay, hold on. Alright. Was there like an additional button on that switch or something? Oh my god. This fucking game, dude. Okay, well. Alright. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 1. Did this game throw a hidden button into that mechanism too that I didn't see? Because that's like the 4th one in this game so far of them camouflaging critical buttons. It's like on this, and then there's a white spot up there. Okay. Let's fill this in again real quick. Green is this one. Red is this one. I'm getting really fast at this puzzle at least. What a... Okay. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Let me actually double check. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so we skipped this cutscene. Unfucking believable. What? Like... Okay, and I hear a thrumming now. So, okay. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. So now I'm trying to remember. Was that the only way up to the dome? I could have sworn there was 2 ways up to the dome from here. Well, this is on an optical drive emulator, and I don't want to snap my SD card, so... Wait, is there no button to press here? I can't spin this? Oh, God. Alright, fuck this. We're going to disc 2. Fuck this, man. God. Yeah, probably. That's a strat in 98. Gotta get that $1.95 a minute from your players. Oh man. Well, it's a good thing I'm gonna be doing a nice and definitely not stressful or a game that'll make me mauled after we're done with Riven, which is Cuphead, which I heard is a very easy game for babies that definitely has never made anybody who's played it mad ever. So can't wait. Can't wait to wash down Riven with some Cuphead. Okay. All right. Oh, speaking of live services, I saw Square shut down or is shutting down their Chocobo racing game on Switch, which apparently that is a full price physical game that you can get, but it also has a battle pass somehow and like microtransactions. Like, oh man, incredible. I can see that players certainly jumped on the opportunity to give Square Enix their money, and I'm shocked that they would have to shut that down. Okay, so hopefully the one up here actually takes me to where I want to go. Ultimate Scum Tactics, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of Square nowadays. This way. There's a bunch of stuff on sale right now on Steam for the Steam sale, and I was looking at the Pixel remasters, and I was trying to think of a reason why I would buy any of the Pixel remasters on Steam. And then I also saw like there's a lot of different versions of Final Fantasy IV. So whenever I do Final Fantasy IV, do a playthrough that, I think I want to do the Super Nintendo version. But then there's also the after years for Final Fantasy IV, which is on WiiWare, and Pixel Remaster has that too. But then there's also the DS 3D remake of 4. And then there's the Pixel Remaster of 4. And then kind of the same deal with 3 as well. I've heard a lot of people did not like After Years, so I don't even know if 4 is like essential anyways. Yeah, and then Final Fantasy 1 had a bunch of remakes too. Because there's NES, and then there's Wonder Swan, and then PlayStation, and then Game Boy Advance, and then Pixel Remaster, PSP. There's a lot of versions of FF1, and MSX, I think, maybe got its own version. Okay. And obviously I'm going to play the MSX version of Final Fantasy 1. Why wouldn't I? 9, 2. Okay. Oh, this better work. Okay. So this also doesn't really look any different. Okay. I was about to explode there if that was still inert. Okay, well this looks promising. Okay, well this was drawn in Gaines' journal. So I recognize this. This was his lab, I think. So before I grab that, I want to save first. I have a feeling this is disc 5. I want to keep that one there just in case. So let's save over that one. Okay. Really? I have to watch this whole scene again? I hit triangle, won't let me skip this scene. Alright, hey, remember this FMV? Let's watch it again. Riven, please. And of course, there's no audio for it either. Alright, we're gonna grab that. Okay, disc 5. Used to save, nope. Disc 5, okay. Alright, we're at the end of Riven, probably. What disc was I? I was on disc 2, I think. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, cool. We're in jail again. It looks like. Can I press this? What? Oh.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may.
No, don't. Bro, that's mine. Hey. I'm gonna click. Can I have to click on him? Why does it give me the cursor here?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
No. No. It's your book, bro.
Need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Okay. Alright. I'm curious if the bars are gonna go away once I get control back. No. Okay. So it sounds like he needs me to... So I can't use any of that. Alright, does this make the... No. Okay. So it looks like I need to use the books that are in the corners around me to, I guess, go back to Riven? What is this? Okay, clicking on that doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, so before I do anything hasty, let's save again. Save to this one. Okay, well, progress. So we still need to track down Catherine. And... Okay, so this goes back to disc 3. That is disc 1. This is new. Okay, let's go here. So that's Riven, and then the one island I haven't been to yet. Okay, sure. Because I don't see a point in going to any of the other islands. Change the disc. Disc 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sure. So what do we got here? Okay, it's like some sort of lighthouse, maybe? So what is... It looked like there's some sort of thing in the middle of the... Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, sure. It looked like there was a... Okay, nope. I thought there was a lever to pull on the end of the railing. Okay, so we got a pull thing up here, and we got this that looks like maybe a puzzle. Okay. So that pipe goes up to whatever's up here. So this might be a music puzzle. Because there's a music puzzle in Myst, so it wouldn't be out of place here.
Yafe Adik.
Catherine.
You made it. But how'd you get past Gen? He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
Oh, I've made plenty. It's called playing Riven.
He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny. You can't let Gen... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
She's real discreet there about her little plan. I'm sure that Gain would find nothing suspicious about what just transpired here. Okay. I'm gonna save again. This feels like a dangerous spot. Here. Okay. Alright, so I don't immediately see a use for that. The three sound making things down below. You haven't left yet? Is she just gonna creep on me over there? Lady, I want to look around the room first in case there's clues. Oh my god. Please. I just want to turn around. Okay, so I can't turn left or right. I can't look down. I can't look up. Okay. Yeah. She seems much more suspicious than Gain has so far. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, because this is probably like the combination lock to unlock the prison. Okay, I'm gonna clip this. Screenshot. Got it. Okay. And this is click, bell, and other bell. Click, bell, and... Oh, God. Click, bell, and ding. Okay. Sure. And there's no other things here. I should probably turn off zip mode this late into the game, just in case it zips me past a hint. Is the Gain actor actually in other things? Or is it just some dude? Alright, I'm gonna assume that this is the full extent of this entire island. So when I warp back to Gain's age, maybe I won't be in jail? Yeah, at the literal end of the game, most likely, the game finally gets interesting. It just took going through some of the most bullshit puzzles in the history of video games to get there. Stage on Broadway? Well, that makes sense. So he's actually a good actor. Oh, dang. Okay, so hopefully this is gonna give me free reign of Gaines Lab once I go through here. Oh good, we get to see this again. And I can't skip the cutscene. Cool. Great. This is an exciting video every time I see it. Alright, and we got to change discs again, that's right. This is disc 5, I think. We're currently on disc 3. 4, 5. Okay. Oh, good. We're still in jail. Great. Okay, so that's where we came from. That's disc 2. Okay, it doesn't let me... Okay, it does let me turn. Disc 2, that's disc 4. Disc 3. Disc 2. Or no, disc 1. Why would I can't think of a reason why I would go to any of these now. I think I just want to press the button. Like this button. That just calls gain back, though. Yep.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
I'm not touching the book, bro.
Here, I shall follow you directly.
No, you won't. This is a trap.
Please.
No.
You're free to go.
Oh, okay.
But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
Well, I just won't press the button next time I come here. Until I'm ready. This sure feels like an endgame sequence to me. Wait. That's the button I pressed. Do I just have to keep pressing that button and then he said I was free to leave. So that's not a button. I sure would like to be able to get on the other side of these bars sometime and like go over to this desk. I know that this desk you can go over to it because it's on the back of the box of the game. Yep. We'll do the Shadow the Hedgehog solution. I guess I'm pressing that button again, because I don't see any other way, anything else to do here. I guess we're just gonna make him mad and press the button. I can't press the button. What? What the fuck does the game want me to do then? Am I going back to Catherine? I guess? Because I don't think coming back here from some other linking book is gonna change anything. What's my inventory looking like? So yeah, I get that, but I'm trying to think of where I would go. Where I would go then. Like just go back to Catherine's island and then just warp directly back. I have a feeling it's just going to be the same deal if I do that though. But I can't think of a better option to do then. So I'll save to another slot just in case. Slot 30. That one, 36. The save slots have stopped iterating, so I'm not even sure which ones are the most current ones now. Okay, we'll go back here and then immediately return. So the thing in the back of my mind, oh good, we get to see this cutscene again. God, why? Why didn't they make this skippable? So I'm still thinking about that, the telescope and the hatch on Island 1. So not only this, I also have to switch fucking discs again too. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll go try talking to Catherine again. But yeah, I'm thinking about the telescope and all that at the beginning of the game, because apparently the star fisher is underneath there, and it feels to me like I need to trap Gain inside of that book and then throw that book into the starfisher, maybe, and then that's the end of the game. Though I still have yet to be able to get that hatch open, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm listening to the music, if there's any audio cues for that that thing in the base of the elevator. And I don't really hear anything that sounds like an audio cue. Man. Alright, skipping the cutscene. Hello? Catherine? Catherine? Is she just gonna hang out on the balcony and stare at me? Of course. Of course. Alright, well, she's not gonna be much help, I guess. Alright, skip cutscene. This, I have no idea. I haven't seen anything like this in any of the journals that I've seen, so I'm not sure what the purpose of that would be, other than opening up the jail. So I'm thinking back to to the rest of the game world and like what I haven't really done yet on the rest of the game world, and all I can really think of is the telescope. I'm pretty sure everything else I have interacted with. Okay. Here's this cutscene again. Remember it? It's very cool. The fourth time I've seen it. Okay. So maybe now our third talk with Gain, he will trust us maybe and open the bars. Be like, yeah, bro, I'll touch your linking book, but first I need to explore the rest of your lab. Don't worry about it though. Okay. So I think before I touch the button, I want to save, just in case Gain gets very upset that I keep ringing his doorbell. Sure, let's do this. I'm not even sure which save is which anymore. Okay. All right, let's ring the doorbell again. Let me out. So it's giving me the cursor, so it's clearly expecting me to click on the linking book. I could just click on the linking book and just end this.
All right then, once more.
And just be done with Riven.
The only path open to you now is through this book. Take it.
Wait, I clicked on his chest, not on the book. I did not click on the book, for the record. I clicked on his chest. Okay, so there's our second bad end. Oh, what is this? What? Wait, am I Gain now? What? Yeah, this is on the back of the box. I don't understand what's going on now. Why is this? What? This is just his pipe. Why does it give me multiple close-ups of the pipe? And this is a chalice with a bone in it. We got pen. He's a lore beetle. Okay. Wait, so if I go to my inventory, what's in here? The trap book, Catherine's letter, Atch's journal. I legitimately do not know if I'm playing as Atris or Gain or as myself anymore. Okay, so that's probably powering the linking books. What this? Okay. Sure. I guess I could look at the linking book. I'm not sure if this is the solution to the Catherine jail puzzle. Or what? I don't... Okay. I don't know what that is. It's just gonna play in the background. Okay, so... if we go into our inventory and we look at books and journals and we open the trap book... Is that him? Wait, was that him? Right there, is that him? That might be Gain. Did Gain actually get trapped in the book? Hold on. Hold on. Let's save over this. I'm gonna click on the trap book and go inside of it and see if we can join our buddy Gain. All right, let's do it.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
What? So... okay, so that's another bad end. ALCC. But I don't understand what led up to that. Okay, and then for this I have to hit reset in order to... Is this gonna go to the X Station menu? Or boot into the game? I'm actually not sure. Okay, so let's go back to this. No, I'll see if I can figure it out later. Okay. Okay. Being bit, yeah, that's just because I have a direct digital audio capture from my PS1, and it is very loud. I even turned it down for you guys too. I have it at I have the stream volume for game sound is at 70%. So, and I am getting full blast of the audio direct to my earballs. Okay, so yeah, I'm still not sure what the deal is with him showing the book to me and then me clicking on his chest and then I'm suddenly out of prison. Like maybe I accidentally skipped a cutscene. Maybe I don't know what happened there. Either way, we're not in horny jail anymore. Okay. Okay. That's probably Catherine. Can't read the text on there. Sure. This is... That's probably Gain. This looks like some sort of musical instrument. Okay. All right, hold on. I think this is a solution to the Catherine problem. So that was... Okay. All right. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and speared her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I'm able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that giant, great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she's trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it's crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should have never permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the great work has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they've learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that's kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would perhaps captured more of them while the local population is still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. That must be Peepo that he's talking about. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I will more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for the knowledge, not even in the simplified manner of which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they've developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was not quite clear that my own son could not. Atris. Still, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all the thoughts of the Denis. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much of destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture, and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary, in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images of the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Book Makers Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She's adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she's a poor liar. I'm now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without the leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris was bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It's unlikely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to his dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Denis. There's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Kata. You were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do it so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages, I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven. That's me, with a linking book to Denis. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, I apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage had been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only wait and observe. Okay, and that's the end of the journal. Right. So he pretty much caught on to our plan pretty much immediately from the start of the game. All right. Right. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. Doesn't look like anything there. So this is a hologram device. Oh, this is probably his wife. Yeah.
Tagamem, san botegan shem, fasi.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that picture again to see if the hair changes. This one. It kind of looks like it changed a little bit. Like here. But not by much. Like here and here. That might just be a compression error though. Okay, so what this? Okay, so this is just a sink. Okay. I still haven't gotten an item to pick up yet, by the way. So if we're like near the end of the game, then so far this mechanic described in the manual has had 0 uses so far. Okay. Well, this... Is this something? There's a random purple pixel down here, but that doesn't appear to be anything. Okay, so back up top then, and I guess maybe go out through the front door? I don't know if that's gonna be dangerous to do though, but I guess I'll try it. Oh, the door's locked. Okay. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I heard the combination to interact with a thing in Catherine's prison. So I wonder if I should turn this back on, and then maybe that causes the door to be openable. I'm assuming this is what's making the books work. Okay. All right, so we want this one. We get to see this incredible cutscene again. And then we gotta switch discs again. Okay. Ideally, I'd turn on zip mode for this, but it would take just as long to just go into the menu and And turn on zip mode for the time that I'd save. Okay, so I think this is 3. Okay. Let's go. I comprehended the shit out of that puzzle. Let's go. So my note for that was bell, 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 click, bell.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Don't touch the book. Catherine, don't do it.
You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen.
I did? That's news to me.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
I tried that portal combination like 10 times. Hey, wait. Wait. No. Catherine, please. Fuck. Okay. Alright, Alright, can I have my cursor back? Or has it gotta do a really long fade out for this music? Okay, so apparently when I was in the jail on Lava Island, and when Gain was showing the book to me, by me clicking on his chest, that trapped Gain in the book, I guess. Why is this suddenly doing this? I guess because she used it to warp. Couldn't she have just left it open? Alright, we get to see this incredible book cutscene, hopefully for the last time. Fingers crossed. It gets more glorious each time I see it. I'm still mad about that marbles puzzle, by the way. Like, I'm just slowly stewing over that. Just... Incredible. Incredible decisions were made with this game. Okay, so it sounds like I need to warp back to disc 1, but I'm actually going to save here just in case that is a mistake. Because my thinking is disc 1 might be a trap because she was talking about the villagers being hostile or something. 5. I don't know. I'm not so sure about this. And I'm in jail again. What? What? Alright. Sure. That's disc 2. That's disc 4. Disc 3. Disc 1. Okay. At least that one's short. Alright. I have a feeling this is the end game. This might be the end of Riven, guys. And I couldn't be more excited to not have to play this game anymore soon. Okay, so I gotta remember which way was the way back to the telescope. I think it was this way? Oh, bro, do I need to turn on zip mode here? Okay. It's like, why is this extra long load there? Why is this bridge up now? What the fuck is going on? I wonder if they're like locking you out of going to the other parts of the game or something? Like maybe this is a trap? I don't know, something seems fishy about this. Okay, this stupid telescope better work. Or I'm gonna be large mad. Okay. Screenshots. Okay. What? The code's in her journal. 4 3 5 2 4. Maybe I have to turn on or flip up the mechanical stop before the door opens. Okay, well, if we put this back into position, and then maybe that's what's causing this to not work. It's still not working. What the fuck, man? Riven, I just want to not play Riven anymore. That's not it. What? Maybe it's... No, it wasn't that one. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? That didn't work either. What is going on here? Is this a soft lock? Okay, maybe that has to be in the down position as well. And maybe this has to be open. This... I don't get it. What do you want from me, game? Combination. Okay, so I did that. Game keeps in his office, so we did that. Don't signal him before I'm released. Yeah, okay. But then the fucking right there. There's the combination. 4 3 5 2 4. Like, and I'm pretty sure I've tried like every single variation of all of these multiple times throughout the game ever since I found Catherine's journal, and none of them have worked. 524. Do you think Chad has got it? All right. What do you think? I'm gonna tap on these. You press 4 twice in the sequence? What? I don't even know what you mean by that. Nothing says you have to press every button. I'm still not following. Oh, okay. Now I think I see what you mean. Okay. So like 4, 3, 5, 2, 4. Okay, that's what it was. All right. Okay. That's the one combination I think I didn't try. Okay. Of course, there's something that simple. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. All right. So now I guess we lower the telescope into here. I guess. To signal Atris. Yeah, it probably is randomized. Okay, apparently this is... the ending is on disc 5, I guess. We're on disc 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, end my suffering, game. It didn't say to save the game, so that's why I'm assuming this is the ending. Oh shit. We're just gonna get sucked into a black hole. Oh man, oh no. Oh no, Riven.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
Are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Is he gonna leave me on Riven? Bro.
Goodbye, my friend.
What am I supposed to do? What the fuck kind of ending is this?
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest. understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
It's no thanks to me. Yep, it's my fault that this game exists. Okay. I know, right? Well, maybe the world of Riven is connected to Outer Wilds. That's the only logical explanation. Okay. Anything after the credits? All right. So now the real question is, what is the guesses for what the save icon is for Riven? Okay. So this probably just doesn't go anywhere. Okay. All right. Loud PlayStation sound coming up here. A book, yeah. It could be a book. It could be the star. I think it's probably more likely to be a star. 5-point Riven star, maybe. A book, yeah. Maybe the beetle. Yeah, the scarab beetle. That's also a possibility. The gold scarab beetle. What else? Maybe a gold dome. The gold dome is probably also a decent guess. Turning number ball. Or maybe that's that big tree, the village tree thing. Plain boring R. Okay, let's see what it is. What we got here? Okay, it's the Denise symbol for 5. That's what it is. Nobody was correct. Riven, the sequel to Myst. Out of here. Fucking out of here. Well, 5 is the theme for the whole game, so everything in Riven is based around the number 5. Well, nearly everything, so that's probably why. Okay. I have my own special mouse just for this occasion. All right, let's wrap up Riven, the sequel to Myst. All right. A 5 out of 5, right? Yep. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Completed, yes. Cheated. So I had to look up the I wouldn't say I looked it up, but I had to confirm that my solution was correct for the stupid marble puzzle. And it ended up being correct, and the thing that I was stuck on was pressing the fucking button that doesn't look like a button after you move the thing after doing the puzzle. God. And then the stupid hatch combination at the very end. So sure, I would call that enough for cheated. It was almost a full legitimate playthrough, but I was at the end of my rope with this game, so whatever. Fine, whatever. Okay. Things I liked about Riven. The environments looked a lot better than they did in Myst. Okay, sure thing. Yeah, nice job, Peepo. Very atmospheric. Consistent world building and how it factored into puzzles. So I'll mention later that I don't think there was enough puzzles in this game, but the puzzles that were in it all felt thematically appropriate to the game world. So the difference being something like Shivers or something like Myst even, those games just felt like they had a bunch of puzzles that didn't necessarily fit with the theme of whatever area of the game they were in. And it just felt like, well, we need to put a puzzle here, so let's just put some random word puzzle in this spot and then have the player do that to proceed. Whereas everything in Riven felt like it was there for a purpose. So I will give them their propers for that. I just wish that there were more puzzles and a bit more variety to them, but it is what it is. That's how the game was structured. Very good acting from the live action actors in this. And that's something that you can't really take for granted in shit, even games nowadays. And it's like especially rare for early games to have like really good acting from the actors in it. I guess it was all downhill from here, from Riven onwards. Like I know in the 90s you had like Mark Hamill and John Rhys Davies and Malcolm McDowell in like Wing Commander 3 and 4, which of course great actors in their own, but to have like relatively unknown actors in this and them putting on really good performances into this, like also well done for them. Let's see what else. Christopher Walken, that's true. And also Christopher Lloyd in Toonstruck, also great. I haven't played that game before. I know of it, but that one's on the to-do list. I think that's it for the positive things I have to say about Riven, the sequel to Myst. This game, much more than any others in the genre, felt like a walking simulator. So this goes back to the lack of puzzles. Lack of puzzles and a lack of variety to the puzzles. So most of this game felt like I was just going from point A to B to C to D, and it was busy work, essentially, is what this felt like, traversing the game world. Whereas in other first-person puzzle point-and-click adventures like this, you ideally want to spend the bulk of your time like doing puzzles, like staring at a puzzle screen and trying to figure out how things work. Whereas in this, it was just like, game, please give me a puzzle. Give me a puzzle, please, please. And like, sure, the puzzles had a much larger scope in this, compared to other games. I guess there's more at stake to these, and you had to spend most of the game piecing together small pieces of the puzzles. So like the big first puzzle was, eventually leading you to, the hidden village, the rebel village. And that's by finding all of the wooden balls that are scattered around the Dis 2 village, keeping notes of all the wildlife that you come across, so that I didn't like keep any notes on those because I didn't think it was important. And then eventually learning how to count as part of that whole thing. And of course I screwed that up by not properly learning how to count, and that probably added hours to this playthrough. And then from there, it was figuring out how the domes worked. And then from there, it was kind of a fast track to the end of the game. So it really felt like there's really only two major puzzles in this game: the animal tablet puzzle, and then the marbles puzzle. Which, again, fuck that marbles puzzle. Why? Why did they have to structure it like that and then just not make it so that when you pull the lever, it would either work or not work? Why did they have to do this intermediate step? And God, what a pain in the ass. Like, I'm sure playing this on PlayStation certainly didn't help things with having to swap discs and all the load times between scenes and all that. This is probably the worst platform to have played this on. But even still, that doesn't excuse a lot of the design decisions that went into this, you know? Let's see, what else? Manual made it seem like you didn't really have to take notes for this, but good luck beating this game without notes. So that's just... Oh, Manuel. Manuel was after us the whole time. Like, man, what a really disingenuous thing to put in your manual and say, like, no, you don't really need to take notes, when you really need to take notes in this game. Good luck remembering all the numbers and where all the locations are of all the marbles and all that. Like, why? Why would they even say that? Like, come on. Let's see. I really wish there was more music in the game, or music period. So I get that I get that they wanted the game to be atmospheric and like have a vibe to it. And sound, I guess, plays a part in one of the major puzzles in the game. But still, this game, the game world felt empty, it felt dead. And certainly at least some music would certainly help that. Like, I know that's kind of the point of the constructed worlds of the Myst series, but man, 18 hours of just listening to ambient nature sounds and like the wind whistling and waves crashing, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Anything else I can think of? Not really. I think that's most of my major gripes about this. Peepo. Sure. People. Getting stuck in books. Hiding staircases behind doors. Oh yeah. Roller coaster island transitions. Fantastic. Okay. D&B, no, because this didn't have... it barely had music. So no. Ailamows. I guess we become an Ailamau when we fall into the star fissure and are flung out into space. I guess, but I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. All right, difficulty easy to hard. So I beat most of the game without any outside assistance. It just took forever. And it felt like most of the puzzles in this game, for the most part, you could brute force. And it just... as long as you have, like, a pencil and a notepad, you should be able to beat this game. But some of these puzzle solutions are just so stupid. And there's so many, like, hidden... Oh, that's another thing, actually. I'm going to back up here. Hiding interactive or critical objects and blending them into walls. So there were multiple things, multiple buttons and levers that were like very similar colors to the wall that they're on. And I'm also going to lump in the button that you have to press to solve the marble puzzle thing too. Like, you shouldn't be hiding critical things like that from the player. Make it super obvious. Just, ugh, God. I hated that. I hated that they did that. So let's see what else. I completely lost my train of thought. So yeah, notepad and pen and paper. You should be able to beat this game. However, there is the occasions of some of the big puzzles. There's no feedback to the player on whether or not they did things correctly or if they're even able to be solved at that time. Because I know some puzzle games, like, they gate your progress in such a way that you might know the solution, but the game won't let you solve it unless the game knows that you know the solution, you know? That you've come across the hints that are scattered around in the game world that'll let you deduce the solution. And it feels like this game... that this game did a lot to stymie the player's progress just because of bad UI design and bad puzzle design. But as far as like the difficulty of the puzzles and all that, well, for one, there weren't that many of them. The hardest puzzle of this game was just traversing the game world and swapping discs and all that. And if it weren't for like a couple bad assumptions that I made as far as the in-game hints, then I think I probably would have beaten this much sooner and much smoother sailing. So I'm gonna say that it is probably a 2 out of 5, easier than average. I would certainly say the puzzles in Myst were substantially harder than the puzzles in this. So how does this stack up? Riven had its moments. I think it looked a lot better than Myst. For a 1998 full FMV pre-rendered game, I think it looked pretty good. The acting was good. Had really great atmosphere and all of that. But as a video game and as an adventure game, I think it was... It fell far short of my expectations for it, especially considering the hype that I've heard for this game throughout the years of like, oh man, it's so much better than Myst. This is one of the greatest adventure games ever made and all that. And I disagree. I hard disagree with that. Most of this game just felt like a slog of like, I gotta go from one end of the game world to another. I gotta swap the discs up to 4 times in order to go and like check a hunch on if something works, and if it doesn't, I gotta swap the discs another 3 times to go back to where I was. And at least like the hints in the game are pretty upfront, like especially the journal entries. But it just seems like the cool world building and all that is really let down by just some bad UI choices is what I would boil essentially the whole game down to. Bad choices were made in the user interface, decisions for how the player interacts with the world, that if they're a little different, the game would be better. I wouldn't say substantially better, because it is still the kind of game that it is, a slow, methodical point and click adventure game that relies a lot on its visuals to drive the gameplay more than like having a bunch of puzzles, let's say. And I think this one just struck a poor balance between exploration and puzzles and narrative. I guess that's kind of the triangle that you're looking for an adventure game, is exploration, puzzles, and narrative. And it feels like this one just leaned so far into exploration in this that it really was to the detriment of the other portions that you would expect in an adventure game. So I don't think this is bad enough to warrant a pour, but I will call this a below average game, unfortunately. And I'm trying to think, like, Cyan is making a remake for this game coming out sometime in the future, to use like full 3D navigation and all that, kind of like they did with Myst. And I don't know, maybe the game could be better if you have like full control over where you can go, and maybe they can add another puzzle or two in the process of remaking the game. But hopefully while they're remaking the game, they can also add just more to it and a lot less hassle to it, because as it is, I don't think Riven is very good. So there we go. Riven sequel to Myst, done in 6 sittings, 18 hours, 25 minutes. The how long to beat for this game is about 10 hours, but that's apparently with people who just followed a guide the whole time. So it is what it is, I guess. 2 deaths, so we got 2 bad endings, 45 saves, a 2 out of 5.